One day more, another day, another destiny. This never-ending road to Calvary. These men who seem to know my crime will surely come a second time, one day more.
Something new's been making me think. Quite a few things make me think, but this is fairly new. And I was just wondering, on the basis of a video that I'd just produced that was a satire on the working class Tory, I mean, just what kind of a person they are and why they are that way. I still find the working class Tory a bit of an enigma. I really can't work it out. People say it's like turkeys voting for Christmas, slugs for salt, sheep to the slaughter, whatever. But this struck me as well. The other side of that equation is that they like to think of us as loony lefties. See him there? He's a loony lefty. Loony bloody lefty. Loony lefty. I bet he's still supported by his parents. I bet really secretly he's got stacks of money stashed away and, oh yes, well, he's a bloody hypocrite, isn't he? I mean, I bet they do. Why do they describe us as somehow loony? Socialism is kind of always loony, isn't it? It's just kind of, it's over the top, it's unworkable, yeah? Well, maybe you're more of a socialist than you might think. Do you believe in healthcare being available for everyone at the point of medical need? Do you support our NHS? Do you think it's right that everybody is entitled to an education and you shouldn't have to pay for it? Do you think it's reasonable that people who are down on their luck, who have been made unemployed, who are sick, disabled, otherwise unable to work and provide for themselves and their family, should at least be supported by a social safety net that took care of their basic needs? Somewhere to live, something to eat, to keep warm, nourished, healthy, fit. You see, if you believe in those things, you're a socialist. Do you believe that we want to work towards a world that is better for everybody? Yeah, do you want to do that? I mean, your kids, let's assume you have kids. Do you want to make the world better for your kids? Better even than it was for you? Do you want human progress to create a society where your children can grow up and be free and independent and able to take care of themselves and their families? Do you want a community which is about communality, the idea of us working together in groups? Do you believe in community? Do you believe in the strength of communities? Do you talk to your next door neighbours? Do you do stuff in your local community? Or do you have this kind of disconnected attitude towards everything, where really the freedom of the individual is the greatest freedom there is, and we must all be free as self-sufficient individuals? What I would say is that you're probably more of a socialist than you think. Most of the things that you now take for granted have been fought for by trade unionists who, to the largest extent, were socialists. The holidays from work that you enjoy. The weekend that you enjoy. That your rights to even statutory sick pay, let alone company sick pay, have been fought for by people who were in the main socialists. Social. The clue is in for all of us, not just for a few of us. So to begin where I started, it's not that these views are loony, outdated, unworkable. Sometimes they also attack us and go, oh, bloody liberal and lefty snowflakes. These views are weak. It's weak to want to take care of our fellow human beings. It's weak to want to raise people up to help them out of poverty. It's weak to somehow want us to share the fruits of the earth rather than them being concentrated in the hands of a few. That's a snowflake. A snowflake falls, melts, and is gone. Yeah? It's weak. That's weak, is it? So to be a socialist, to be left-wing, is weak. Well, let's contrast that then with what they consider to be strong. Affectionately, to be a fascist, to be in control of everything, to work for and to grasp for owning everything. And in order to advance yourself up, to tread on and tread down and hold down the people underneath you, to advance your selfish ambition and pursue your selfish greed, it's considered as strong to just push everybody out of the way. It's considered as strong to be violent, to raise armies, not to protect us and our land and our country and our people, but to use armies to violently take from other people in the world. That's considered strong. I'd say watch it and think about yourself. When you vote, think about yourself and the things that you value. I'd say there's a very good chance that you'll want to vote Labour and you'll want to vote Socialist. Because although you may not know it, you actually want those things. And you are that kind of person. You are the person who indeed, would sing the song of angry men. And a world people want to make again. For the many, not the few.